You're welcome once again, and today we're going to be looking at self-evaluation or self-appraisal for children. What is self-appraisal? Self-appraisal is the act of evaluating one's worth, evaluating one's work, evaluating one's significance, as well as evaluating one's status. Now, some people call it the test of truth to oneself. And it requires discipline. It's not something everybody and anybody can do. First, you have to make up your mind that you're going to be disciplined about this. But before a parent or an adult can help a child in self-appraisal or self-evaluation, that parent or that adult must also have lived an exemplary life that will help the child to believe in the process and then to do it diligently. And for the purpose of this talk, I'm just going to be limiting myself to the Bible's stand on self-appraisal. And I'm going to be looking at the Bible. I'm going to be reading from Psalm 139, 23 to 24. And it says, "Investigate my life, O God. Find out everything about me. Cross-examine and test me. Get a clear picture of what I am about. See for yourself whether I've done anything wrong. Then guide me on the road to eternal life." It first starts with investigation. Investigate my life, oh God. Then it's a total and complete package. Find out everything about me. Then it says, cross-examine and test me. Check everything. Then get a clear picture of what I am about. Then see for yourself whether I've done anything wrong. And if I have, then guide me on the road to eternal life. Matthew 7:5 puts it this way: "You're being hypocritical and a hypocrite. First acknowledge and deal with your own blind spots, and then you'll be able and capable of dealing with the blind spots of your friend. In this case, you'll be able to deal with the blind spots of your child." And that's why I said, before a parent or an adult can try to guide a child in self-appraisal or self-evaluation, that parent, that adult must also have shown himself to be a worthy example, to have gone through this, so that the parent or that adult is able to help the child to self-evaluate. Now, there are several areas to help a child to appraise or evaluate. There's the spiritual, there's the moral, there's the academics, there's the relationships within, there's the relationships without or the outside relationships, then there's the leadership within, and then there's the leadership in school. For the spiritual appraisal, that one is a non-ending process. It starts as a child and it continues all through for as long as that person, that individual, is alive. And children may evolve in their beliefs over time. So we have to be patient, we have to provide guidance, and we have to create an environment that nurtures their spiritual self-appraisal. So it's not enough to just tell the child, wake up and pray. No. Why is the child praying? What is the child praying about? And there has to be some direction, there has to be consistency, there has to be follow-up, all right? Then the moral aspect. For the moral development, that one too is an ongoing process, and children may need guidance and reinforcement as they navigate their understanding of right and wrong. I know children do not do what we ask them to do. It's what they see us do that they emulate. All right, so consistent communication, positive reinforcement, and leading by example are key components of helping a child develop moral self-appraisal or self-evaluation. For the academics, helping a child develop academic self-appraisal involves fostering a sense of responsibility, a sense of self-awareness, and effective study habits. The child just doesn't start to evaluate in a vacuum. The child has to have something to build on. So you encourage a positive attitude towards learning, foster independence, and celebrate the joy of acquiring knowledge. Now, I'm going to talk about this more, and maybe in another broadcast I'll talk about the rest. You see, for the academics, we really need to help our children. It's not enough for you to send your child to school, pay the fees, and think that the school is going to do everything. No, it's not the school that parents your child. You, the parent, is your responsibility to bring up your child. So it's not enough to only go to school to make trouble with the teachers. It's not enough to go to school only to complain about stuff. It's not enough to go to school to ask, why didn't my child come first? More or less, at home, you begin with the child. What are the child? Does the child have a study pattern? Are you following up on your child? Is your child interested in his or her academics? What role are you playing? Do you even go through their homework diaries for the ones in primary school? Do you check through to see what it is they're doing? Do you ask them about their school day? What happened at school today? What did you go through? They share their experiences. From what happened today, what is your takeaway? You need to have these conversations with your children. That way you're also a part of their life. So till I come your way again, it's bye for now.